welcome to California. And again I say, ahoy! That was Our Prayer by the Beach Boys, and if we did our jobs, it has teleported you directly to the majestic Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles. This is an awfully good place to escape. I don't know, say a polar vortex. Many of my life from here, co-workers flew here from St. Paul, which this entire week was colder than Mars. And that's true. We cut now to a recording of an actual conversation our Midwestern staffers had upon arriving at LAX on Wednesday.
Oh, thank God.
That's a hell of a field recording. But it's true, arriving in Los Angeles often feels like entering another world, and California has long inspired dreams of escape. As Woody Guthrie wrote, "I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars, and I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of California stars, and I'd like to dream the troubles all away on a bed of California stars." Woody made it to California and spent 4 years in LA during the Great Depression. He found an audience in the people struggling on Skid Row after having escaped the Dust Bowl. He became their hero and their voice with his radio show on KFVD and songs about LA's working poor. Around that same time, a man named Ray Buin came to LA from the Philippines looking for a better life. He got a job as one of the 4 Filipino bartenders in the back room of the most iconic symbol of escapism Hollywood has ever known, Don the Beachcombers, the world's first tiki bar. It's true, the tiki bar, that kitschiest and most reliable agent of escape, started not in Hawaii or the Virgin Islands, but rather right here in LA. At the height of the Great Depression, Ray Buin was back there, hidden away in the back room at Don's, perfecting, and some say, inventing the immortal tiki concoctions we know today. Yo, it's quite possible he invented the zombie. I know. Not getting the credit he was due at Don's, Ray moved from bar to bar, honing his craft and amassing a loyal following. In 1961, he finally opened his own bar on Sunset Boulevard, creating the tropical paradise of tapa cloth, rattan, and puffer fish lamps known to this day as Tiki Tea. It's dwarfed now by a Scientology center that has probably been trying to buy them out for decades. But the influence of Tiki Tea has reached far and wide. It was on a Tiki Tea bar stool, after all, where a young George Lucas got the idea for the Mos Eisley Cantina, as in... When I go to Tiki Tea, as I will later tonight for the 3rd night in a row, it won't be for the rum or the palm fronds or the chanting or the miniature mechanical bull that runs up and down the bar to the shouts of "Toro, Toro, Toro!" Actually, it kind of will. But mostly, it'll be for the chance at a temporary escape. To be transported to another world, where Ray Buin's son Mike and his son Mike Jr. are front and center at the exact same bar Ray built in 1961, mixing the same recipes he invented in the 1930s. And if you're ever there on a Wednesday around 9 p.m., Mike Sr. will cut the music, ring a bell, and lead you and your fellow escapists in a toast to his dad to remind everyone in the room why they're there. See you, Tiki T.